Out of the Perfection of Wisdom Sutra, I prostrate to the Arya Triple Gem. Thus did I hear at one time the Bhagavan was dwelling on massive Vulture's Mountain in Rajagriha, together with a great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Bhagavan was absorbed in concentration on a categorized phenomena called profound perception. Also at that time, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokitesvara looked upon the very practice of profound perfection of wisdom and beheld those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Then through the power of Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said this, Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokitesvara: how should any son of lineage trained who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom? He said that, and the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokitesvara said this to the Venerable Shariputra. Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughter of the lineage who wishes to practice the activity, the profound perfection of wisdom, should look upon it like this, correctly and repeatedly beholding those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Form is empty. Emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise, all phenomena are emptiness, without characteristic, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without stain, not deficient, not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore, in emptiness, there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no compositional factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no object of touch, and no phenomenon. There is no I element and so on, up to and including no mind element and no mental consciousness element. There's no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance, and so on, up to and including no aging and death, and no extinction of aging and death. Similarly, there's no suffering, origination, cessation, and path. There is no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on and dwell in the perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscuration and without fear. Having completely passed beyond error to reach the end point of nirvana, all the Buddhas who dwell in the three times also manifestly completely awaken to unsurpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment in reliance on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequaled, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, should be known as truth, since it is not false. The mantra of perfection of wisdom is declared. Ayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhi Soha. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, should train the profound perfection of wisdom like that. Then the Bhagavan arose from that concentration and commended the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokitesvara, saying, well said, son of the lineage, it is like that, it is like that. One should practice the profound perfection of wisdom, just as you have indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice. The Bhagavan, having thus spoken, the Venerable Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokitesvara, and those surrounding in their entirety, along with the world of gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised as spoken by the Bhagavan. This ground, anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, for goddesses, the sun and the moon. I imagine this is a Buddha film and offer it. May all living beings enjoy this pure land. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamne Ataya Me. And taking refuge in General Bodhicitta, once in English, twice in Tibetan. I go for refuge until enlightened to the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create the listening to the Dhamma, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. Sangye Choda Sochi Chonala Chanche Bate Dani Jasu Che Dadi Chison Jebe Sonan Dola Tenche Sanje Drupa Sho Sangye Choda Sochi Chonamla Chanche Bate Dani Jasu Che Dadi Chison Jebe Sonan Dola Tenche Sanje Drupa Sho.
Kangi to zhenyi zhone dawa dangje bangbi chi dambi chuni dunze ba kong damde la cha ca lo. Toni ni ji zong dun jubi la jenje sangze kangje den zhong go cha na bi me denze jia zo. So an de se xin de lun zhun xiong. Dambo la ye gen da lun dan ju ge de bo dan da me gen na dan zhuwa kong je da na je za. Dan je ge do da gi qian dong dong. So now we are going to the breath meditation for a few minutes, please. As usually. We should breathe 7 times into nostrils and breathe 7 times both nostrils. Count your breath, watch your breath, be aware of your breath. Just look at your breath. Just look at your breath, watch your breath. Just look at your breath, watch your breath, mindful in your breath. Breathe 7 times both nostrils. Count your breath, watch your breath. Be aware of breath. Just look at your breath. In this way, we should forget, our negative emotions. There are many benefits to this meditation, both physical and mental and emotions. Through this meditation, we increase our positive energy and mindfulness, awareness. Especially the purpose of this meditation, mind is to be free from the distractions, and make good balance of mind. This is the best way to forget, our negative emotions and anger, attachment, so on. As I mentioned, when we breathe out, you should visualize all the negative karmas, all the negative emotions come out with breath and purify. When you breathe in, you visualize, receive, many good news from Buddha Dhamma Sangha, compassion and love and kindness from all the Buddhas and all the Bodhisattvas. This is very important. This breath meditation is especially for make good balance of a mind, and this is a very important basic meditation for all of our practices. So now we're going to a short meditate on mind, okay? Mind. Please look at your mind. Where is your mind? What is ultimate nature of your mind? What is your mind's reality? Where is mind? Mind is not any color. Mind is not form. Mind is not touchable. We can't touch it. Mind itself is very clean and light, clear light and bright. Mind has potential to know everything, see everything. Mind is very powerful. Mind power is unlimited. Where is our mind? What is mind's function? What is mind nature? We should understand about more about mind. This is very important, very, very important. If you don't understand about mind, then you can't develop your mind and you can't change mind attitude for better. And you can't control negative emotions and delusions. So we needed to understand more about mind. This is very, very important. And we mind keep under control. If we not keep this mind under control, it's very dangerous. All the problems from mind, all the problems created from mind. It is very clear. So we need to change attitude, mind attitude for better. Okay, so now today I will explain, in detail again the Manjushri practice. I will going to talk about Manjushri, okay? Orange Manjushri. So I will talk some very important, okay? So I hope you will keep in your mind, really. So when we are doing the practice of Manjushri, first, we need good motivation. Number one, okay? We need good motivation. Because motivation is initial meditation of a practice. Okay? This is special according to Lama Tsongkhapa's tradition, Gelu tradition. Lama Tsongkhapa's in instruction. Motivation is the initial meditation of the practice. This never you forget, okay? Lama Tsongkhapa said that the beginning of meditation is motivation. Lama Tsongkhapa said that. At the beginning of meditation is motivation. So we should understand that thinking without motivation is not meditation. Especially this according to the Lama Tsongkhapa's advice. Okay, we should understand that thinking, without motivation is not meditation. And thinking about something blackness without any intention is not meditation. Never, we can't forget, really. Thinking about something, something just darkness and blackness without any intention is not meditation. Okay? Many people, they meditate, just, blackness, just darkness, nothingness, This is not meditation. This is not meditation, okay? If we think something on a particular object again and again, it is meditation, meaning of meditation. If we think about something on a particular object, okay, again and again, thinking again and again, this is meaning of meditation. So this meditation is called single-pointed meditation. Single-pointed meditation, okay? What is the meaning of single-pointed meditation? If we think something about, if we think about something, on a particular object, thinking again and again, it is meditation. So this meditation we call the single-pointed meditation. Okay? Doesn't matter what is the object of your meditation. If you really think you focus on specific this object again and again, this is meditation. This is meaning of meditation. For example, you think about compassion, love, and bodhicitta, and Buddha, and Buddha's face. You think on this, specific object, think again and again. This is meditation. This is meditation, meaning of single point meditation. We call single point meditation. Okay. When we imagine a particular object, that is best meditation. And this meditation is we call analytical meditation. Analytical meditation, okay? Investigate on a specific object and examine it and check and research and analyze again and again, again and again. This is, meaning of a meditation, analytical meditation. That's why sometimes we need to debate each other, discuss each other, and question answer and study. This is very important. We need, analyze more. So that we should understand that all meditations are included in these two meditations, okay? Single pointed meditation and analytical meditation. All the meditations are included in these two meditations. So with meditation, we need motivation. Not like something blackness and darkness. This is very important, very, very important. For example, if you meditate on this blackness, you never ever develop your meditation. You can't. You can't develop, wisdom in this way. That's why we need motivation, intention, and especially we need something special, what is specific object of our meditation. In this way, we can develop concentration and meditation and wisdom. In this way, we can change our mind attitude for better. So you should understand, it is not meditation to sit for a long time without thinking anything. Without thinking anything. We should understand it is not meditation to sit long times without thinking, just blackness. This is not meditation. So many animals sleep without thinking for 6 months in the winter. But that is not meditation. Really, they don't need eat. They don't need, drink. They can sleep 6 months in the very cold times, winter time. Just, dark or blackness. This is not meditation. If this is meditation, then that kind of animals, already achieve, liberation. Why not? Every year, 6 months of meditation, That's why, so we should understand this. This is very important, especially here very important, really, Many people misunderstand, about meditation. I don't know this. So if we sit around for long times without thinking, according to Buddhist philosophy, we create negative karma of a being born in animal realm, animal state. If we sit around for a long time without thinking, without intention, without motivation, we create the negative karma of being born in animal state. We should understand this is very important. We should understand, what is different between meditation and sleeping. Very, very important. If your meditation goes to sleeping, this is, not meditation. In this way, you increase, ignorance, and you never, wake up. You never waking up from ignorance. Many people meditate for a few minutes, then sleep, This is wrong. When we sleeping, feel sleeping, we should wake up ourselves and make refreshing again. Our mind, refreshing again. Otherwise, this meditation slowly, goes to sleep. First, by going for. So okay. Anyway, before we start, practice Manjushri or any deity, and before we do some sadhana, daily practice. So we need to take refuge. First, we go in for refuge 3 times. Okay, this is very important. This is really basic your practice. Any times before you recite mantras, you meditate and practice, especially when you practice about any deity. First, you take refuge 3 times. Okay, you must keep in your mind. Okay, must go for refuge in Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha until you achieve Buddhahood. This is Mahayana refuge. Okay, we take refuge with Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha until to achieve Buddhahood. Take refuge in order to achieve Buddhahood. Especially take refuge until we achieve Buddhahood. This is meaning of Mahayana tradition, Mahayana refuge. Mahayana refuge. So we need go refuge in the Buddha Dhamma Sangha until we achieve Buddhahood. If you practice Dhamma with refuge, now I tell about refuge. Okay, why we need to take refuge? Why? If you practice Dhamma with refuge, there your practice is really Buddhism's Dhamma practice. And yourself are all a Buddhist. Okay? If you practice Dhamma with refuge, then your practice is real Buddhist Dhamma practice. Even yourself are all a Buddhist. So take refuge is the most important. If you go refuge until you achieve, state of Buddhahood, this is the meaning of Mahayana refuge. Many Tibetan masters and Indian masters said that without, take refuge with Buddha Dhamma Sangha, you recite the mantra for whole life, but still you are not Buddhist. If you don't have refuge in your mind, whether you born from Buddhist family, but you are still not Buddhist. If you don't have refuge, you have a mala, you can recite some mantras, but you are still not Buddhist. And this, your practice is not Buddhist Dharma practice. Okay? So, take refuge and generate bodhicitta 3 times. It's our prayers, Go for refuge until I'm enlightened to Buddha Dhamma Sangha. And by practice, giving and others perfections, may I become Buddha to benefit all the sentient beings. This is refuge prayer. We should recite 3 times before we start practice. This is very important. The first 2 verses about refuge, how to we take refuge. Second 2 verses about how to we generate bodhicitta, motivation, bodhicitta mind. So this is very important. So now we finish talk about refuge, okay? First we talk about meditation, and now I talk about refuge. After that, we need to practice, for immeasurables. Okay, 3 times, very important. Also, we have this prayer. May all sentient beings have happiness and cause of happiness. May all sentient beings free from suffering and cause of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness and that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abandon, in equanimity, free from the desire for friends and hatred for enemies. This we need 3 times. This is very important. Before we start practice Manjushri, okay? It's 3 times. We listen 3 times with motivation, with intention. Not only recite. Not do only recitation, okay? When we practice, we should think of, Guru and Idam. Ida is a deity, Manjushri. Always is one person, okay? After that, we should visualize and we should believe when we practice any deity. We should think of Guru and Idam, Manjushri, or any deities. Always is one person, one nature, and the son of the same nature, same identity. This is very important, very, very important, especially when you practice about Manjushri. You need to visualize. You need to think and believe and faith. Manjushri, your guru, Buddha, always is one person and the same nature and the same single identity. You can't make difference between Guru, Idam, and Buddha. If we think of the Guru and Manjushri is different, we will never have any realization. Very, very difficult to get any good result from this, your meditation, your practice, okay? If we think of the Guru and Manjushri and Buddha, it's different. Really, you practice a long time, no matter you can't get any good result from your practice. Okay, don't forget this, very important. You must keep in your mind. Whether you can practice in a long time or not, doesn't matter. We need good motivation and belief and faith. And we need refuge. At this point, faith is the most important. And we should visualize Manjushri as the embodiment of all the source of refuge. Okay? Manjushri, when you practice about Manjushri, Manjushri is Buddha, Manjushri is Dharma, Manjushri is Sangha, Manjushri is Guru. We still visualize Manjushri is the embodiment of all the source of refuge. The Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, Guru. Manjushri is the Buddha, Manjushri is the Dharma. Manjushri is Sangha, and Manjushri is the Guru. Manjushri is not different from your Guru. Manjushri is not different from your Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and deity. This is very important. Before we practice, okay, we should visualize. As I mentioned, if we think that Manjushri is different from them, Manjushri is different from Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and Guru, and Idam. You will never get any good result from our practice and meditation on Manjushri. So especially in occult Buddhism, in Buddhist idea, everything depends on mental, and mind and motivation. So we need, very, very good foundation, faith and belief and visualization. Motivation, visualization, faith, belief, the most important foundation of your practice. Really, So now I'm going to talk about more about visualization. Okay, we have to have visualizations very clearly, before when we practice about Manjushri. We should visualize Manjushri on the top of our head. Okay, with one face, two arms, his body and face orange. We need we need visualizations very clearly. Manjushri, tip of our head. We should visualize Manjushri on top of our head with one face, two arms, his body and face orange, his right hand holding a sword, and his left hand he holding a Dhamma book. You should visualize, very clear. Manjushri, here, face and body orange, two arms. In right hand, sorrow, and left hand, Dhamma book. We need very, very clear visualization, okay? And we should think that such, Manjushri is the deity who embodies the wisdom, power of all the Buddhas. That means, we visualize, believe, faith in Manjushri Manjushri has, wisdom power of all the Buddhas. Because he is, wisdom Buddha, Buddha of wisdom. That means, he has, all the Buddhas, wisdom power. We should believe, and we should generate this kind of the faith in Buddha, Manjushri, We must have a pure faith and trust in Manjushri. He is deity, he is Buddha, he is Idam. He has, all the Buddha's wisdom power. He is Buddha of wisdom. We must have a pure faith and trust in Manjushri. Okay? So, from here, after that, make offerings. Okay? Make offering now. If you have representation, of a Buddha's body. Representation of, Buddha's body, statue. Statue is, representation of a Buddha. If you have statue, if you have a Dhamma book, representation of a Buddha's speech, Buddha's teaching. And if you have, representation of Buddha's, mind, stupa. Okay? Stupa is, Buddha's mind. And Dhamma book is Buddha's teaching and speech. And statue is Buddha's, body. Body also Dhammakaya, So if you have those three things, you need to arrange them on your altar. On your altar, And in front of them, arrange, then we need this kind of offering. And white perma, white ritual cake, and 2 water offerings. In Tibet, we call, toma and 2 water offering. 2 water offering, flower, land, light, water, food, sound. So, we should understand statue is important. Stupa also important. Also, Buddha's teachings, Dhamma books, very important. Representation of Buddha's speech, mind, body. So if you have, you're lucky. You can offer it to them. You can pray to them anytime. Before offering this kind of water and flower, incense, lamp, and water and food and sound. Before offering, we should meditate on emptiness. This is very important. Om Sabbhava Shuddha Savadhamma Sabbhava Shuddha Hum. We need to recite this mantra, especially according to holiness prayer. This about Manjushri prayer. Om Sabbhava Shuddha Savadhamma Sabbhava Shuddha Hum. Before offering, we should recite this mantra and we meditate on emptiness. Everything, themselves, nature is emptiness. So now, I explain what is the meaning of this mantra. Om Sabbhava Shuddha Savadhamma Sabbhava Shuddha Hum. What is the meaning of this mantra? Om Sabbhava. Sabbhava meaning is, nature. Nature. Maybe it's a reality nature. Maybe it's ultimate nature. Sabbhava. Okay? Shuddha. Shuddha meaning is empty. Sabbhava Shuddha. Sabbhava is reality nature, and Shuddha is empty. That means nature, everything, themselves, ultimate nature is emptiness, empty of inherent existence. Om Sabbhava Shuddha. Sawadhamma. Sawadhamma meaning is, all the phenomena. Sawadhamma, all the phenomena. And Sabbhava Shuddha Hum. That meaning is also emptiness, Shuddha. All the phenomena is emptiness, and their nature emptiness. So the meaning of this mantra is, all phenomena is empty of inherent existence and emptiness of self-independent, empty of self-independent. Meaning of this whole mantra, okay? Everything, all the phenomena, empty of inherent existence and empty of self-independent. Before we start meditate on, Manjushri, we should visualize. We need to meditate on emptiness. Everything, empty of inherent existence and self-independent. Especially this kind of offerings, object of offerings. Everything just, inputted by the mind. Just everything is imputation. And just, empty of, self-independent and empty of inherent existence. This is very important. We should recite this mantra well, meditation on emptiness. We should recite this mantra and we meditate on emptiness. And especially when you're offering the object of our offerings, this kind of offerings, make it that they are all empty of inherent existence, empty of independent existence, independence, self-independence. They are, just emptiness, empty letter. Okay? We should understand very important thing is if we have received, now I make what is clear, okay? You should understand, keep mind, okay? If you have received the initiation of Manjushri, then you can generate yourself as Manjushri before offering. after meditation on emptiness, before offering. Okay? You can generate yourself as a Manjushri before offering. But if you have not received the initiation of a Manjushri, you are not allowed to generate yourself as a Manjushri. So that's why I explain those who you not receive, initiation about Manjushri. So that's why I talk, Manjushri, always, visualize here, top of our head. Okay? This we need to understand, really, really important. Really, really important. If you have received initiation of Manjushri, you can generate yourself as a Manjushri before offering. But if you have not received the initiation of Manjushri, you can't, you're not allowed to generate yourself as a Manjushri because you don't have this permission to practice self-generation. Okay? So we need, empowerment and initiation. Then we can practice completely. Then we can practice self-generation. And, so, but we should understand, if you have no resource to make offering, if you don't have facility, if you don't have a condition to make offering, doesn't matter. You can visualize, make offering from mind, mentally. You can also visualize, make offering to the object of offering in the temple or monastery. For example, we have here many, object of offerings. You can visualize these things, this object of offerings. You can visualize offering yourself. Also, you can visualize make offering through the object of offering in the temples and monastery and the centers. Or you can visualize make offering to all the good things in the world. In the world, we have many, many good things. We have snow mountains, we have very beautiful mountains, we have very beautiful rivers, waters, parks, flowers, everything we can, offering mentally. If you have once this maybe, set of this kind of object of offering, make offering, operating one set. But when you offering, you visualize not only one set. You manifest many, numberless sets to Buddha, Dhamma, Sanghas, all the Buddhas, all the Dhammas, all the Sanghas, all the Bodhisattvas, numberless. You manifest numberless. Imagination or what means mentally. You're getting more merits. If you make offering, if you make offerings, you will, accomplish your practice and receive blessings and accumulate virtues. That's why we need offering. If you make offering, you can get a lot of merits from this offering. And you create a good karma. This is the best support to your practice. And you can get blessing from the deity, Manjushri. That's why we need make offering. That's why we need make offering. Making offering is very important, especially before we engage in the practice of any deity. But as I mentioned, if you don't have altar, if you don't have space, if you don't have water bowls, doesn't matter. You can use glass. You have glass. You have very nice cups in your home. You can use these cups and glasses. Really, First make clean, then you offer water you have. You don't need any special water bowl. And you have table. You use your table for offering. And you have water. Of course, maybe you have flowers. American people like flower very much, So you have a facility, you have a condition. So all this is from refuge to make offering, or preliminary, for the practice of Manjushri. Okay, best preparation for practice of Manjushri. Refuge to make offering. All these stages of practice are best preparation for Manjushri practice. So we try to offer the object of our offerings to in a practical way. In practical way means aga, pate, pupen, dupe, alaking, indin, Here, maybe you can see here the two waters. First two water, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 here. First two water, then incense. Two water. Then one is flower, one is incense, one is lamp, one's water, one's food. Then sound. In Tibet, Umara Wakishara Sapariwara Aga. Aga means first water. Aga. Okay? Wakishara Sapariwara, Pate. Pate means second water. And then Pupe. Pupe means, touch of a flower, offering flower. Deepen means, incense, offer incense. Aluke means butter lamp or light, lamp offering. Gembe means also water. Nute means food. Shada means sound. Okay? So, first water is for, wash the Buddhist face and for Buddhist, drinking. Offer it to, offer it for drinking, offer it for washing face. First water, aga. Okay? And the second water is for washing the feet, Buddha's feet. Aga, pati. That means this, rub on the feet, and this offer water. Pati. Okay? Second water. And agapati. Pupe. Pupe means, flower. Flower offer we offer flower to, Buddha's eyes or Buddha's head. Flowers offer it to Buddha's head or Buddha's eye, because this is very beautiful and it is pure, attractive. That's why we need offer it to Buddha's eyes. Okay, so agapati pupe, 3. And dipe means incense. We offer the incense to nose, yeah. This is especially incense smell, good smell offering. So dipe. Aloke means aloke means we offer the lamps to Buddha's eye. Light offering, lamps offered to Buddha's eye. Not only Buddha, again, all the Bodhisattvas, all the Sanghas. And then this water, gende. This water is perfume, perfume to offer it to body. We offer the perfume to body. Good smell. This way, gende. Nute means offer food, or we offer food to Buddha's milk, elant beans milk. Okay. Final one says we offer this music to ear, shada. If you don't have bell and vajra, you can do like this. Okay, shada. Visualize this is very beautiful sound. If you have a bell, then you use bell. Okay? So we should aga. Okay? Pate. Pupe. Dupe. Second dupe. Did you like this? Dupe. Aluke. Gende. Newte. Shada. Just like this, and very easy. Aga. Very easy, and just like this. Aga. Pate. Pupe. Dupe. Aleke. Gende. Newte. Shada. Okay? So after that, then we engage in meditate on Manjushri and to recite the mantra of Manjushri. When we will start to recite the mantra of Manjushri Buddha, with recitation, we should visualize white color nectar or many different rays of light coming down on crawl from the Manjushri's body, whole body, and his hands, and especially nectars come from his sword in his right hand, and this sword represents the Manjushri Buddha's wisdom and cutting our ignorance. And we should visualize the coming down of nectars and many different lights and ray, these lights from Manjushri Buddha's Dhamma book in the left hand. Also from his mind and speech. Okay, we recite mantra, Omara Patsanadi, Omara Patsanadi, Omara Patsanadi, Omara Patsanadi. With this recitation, we need to visualize many different nectars come from, Manjushri's body, hands, and sorrow, and Dhamma book, and from the whole body. And not only nectars, many different lights, many different ray lights come from Manjushri's body, hands, okay. And also it is also good to visualize that this many different lights, rays, and nectars are first. We should visualize offer it to Buddha Dhammasanga and deities, protectors, bodhisattvas. We visualize many different lights, many different nectars come from the whole of Manjushri Buddha's body and the sword and Buddhist Dhamma book. And this kind of the lights, this kind of the nectars, we should visualize, offer it to Buddha Dhammasanga, all the deities, all the protectors, all the bodhisattvas. Okay, you listen, Omara Pachana di. In this, okay, it's also good to visualize that this kind of the light, rays and nectars are first, we offer it to Buddha, deities, protectors, and bodhisattvas. Second, we visualize all the nectars enter into our body from our crown, and clean away all our bad karmas, all our delusions, and all our disease from our body and from our speech, from our mind. Second, visualization. When you recitation on this mantra and you visualize all the nectars, all the lights, all the light rays, enter to your body and clean away all the negative karmas, all the disease, all the problems, all the delusions, all the negative karmas, all the ignorance come out. Defy. First, you visualize offering. Second, defy. Purification. And we should visualize all this, clean away all these problems, this kind of problems, many kind of problems, negative karmas, and the delusions as a black color, come out with black color, some black water come out and goes to underground. Goes into the disappear. No. Then in this way we can purify our speech, mind, body totally become transpirated and become like light, clear light. Our body, mind, we visualize, In this way, we can develop, wisdom. Especially this practice, through, this practice. Manjushri, Orange Manjushri practice. Meditate on Manjushri. Then you visualize, after purify, you visualize, receive wisdom from Manjushri. Okay? So now I'm going to stop here.
What kind of wisdom do you receive?
What kinds of wisdom?
Wisdom. I understand the whole purification aspect of this whole thing, but so what kind of wisdom are you receiving?
Actually, there are many different wisdoms I will talk about in maybe next
Okay,
Wednesday, okay?
fine.
But especially wisdom of emptiness, realization of emptiness.
So with that in mind, why would you even need to make physical offerings at all? Why can't it all be mental?
What?
With
Why do we need a physical offering?
at all, given the
Of course.
nature of emptiness and all the rest of it, why bother? Why not just visualize?
Of course, we need, practical, physically.
Why?
Not enough always, mentally, thinking.
But you just said that if you don't happen to have these objects, you can visualize them. So
Actually, this kind of the offerings, there are two different meanings. One of themselves, their nature is in emptiness, okay?
right.
Empty.
Mhm.
But conventional, their water, very important. And essence, flowers, very beautiful. And food, also, that's why when we offer it, we visualize actually, all these things empty of, self-independent and in front empty of inherent existence. But their aspect, yes, of them, beautiful and nature of food and flowers, incense. If you offer it, you can get merits. That's why.
But you had said if you don't have them, it's just as good to visualize. So then you would also get merits.
I mean, if we don't have, we can visualize.
But given the nature of the impermanence of things, why would you want to dwell in the physical at all? Why not just mentally offer everything?
No, this, for example, someone mentally give you something, you will satisfy or not?
That's okay.
I give you this mentally, you know.
Good answer.
Of course, you sometimes, of course, you need to eat, you need to drink.
You'd mentally give me a Mercedes. Okay, I understand. Yes.
So
One
we
other-
need to offer, because if we have, we need to offer physically.
Okay.
And this is very important.
So I have one other question about the section 2, I guess, with the, preparing for meditation, the refuge aspect, where you should say it 3 times and so forth. And then the mantra. The other day I was on the road and there was a dead pregnant raccoon that had just been killed a few hours earlier. And I stopped the car and I picked it up and I put her, under a bush saying, "Oh, Mani Padme Hum," many times. But I hadn't done any other preparation. So was the mantra I was reciting in just not worth it? Not worth anything?
No, this is okay. At the moment, you have a good motivation.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Okay.
Any other questions online?
Yes, we have 3 questions on Zoom. Cho Sang, would you like to go first, please?
Thank you for your teachings, Geshe. My question is, when we are offering, should we set up all 7 or 8 offerings and then do the words one after the other? Thank you.
But after make your recite, then
When
what?
when you're making the offering, should you set everything up like that
Yes,
and then say the words?
that works.
And then say the words.
Yes, yes. After then we recite, prayers and read prayers. Actually, if you can read prayers, it's good. But it is also good to just visualize and mentally you offer it, okay? After you set up. Yeah, just I offer it to those Buddha Dhamma Sangha, just mentally, with a strong faith and motivation. This is enough. If you can't read any prayers and you can't recite any mantras, any prayers, it doesn't matter. You must, visualize offering to all the Buddhas, all the deities, all the protectors. Also, you can something say in English. It's okay. Please eat. Please accept. You can ask. It's enough. Okay. Any other question?
Mary or
Yes, we have a few more questions on Zoom. I have a 2 questions. I wondered if the Gompa, if it's possible to show the altar with the offerings for this sadhana, with the torma, and if it's possible to show that tonight.
What is your name? What is? Don't come. Yeah, give me. Okay. Maybe this white kata is not good or what?
No, this is perfect. So we can see the substances and was there a torma as well?
Yeah, I will explain. Okay. So now what happened? You gave me rice. One more rice. Rice. The rice bowl. Yes, this one. Yeah. Now enough. 1 minute. Enough, yeah? So, yes. And now enough. This representation of sound. Okay, now it's clear. Yeah. This is a floor. Okay. So this is light. This is food. This is a sound. Okay. Aga, ate, pupe, dupe. Aloke. This is light, butterlight. Okay. Gende. This water. Perfume. Yes, perfume. This is the food. This is the sound. Okay. Aga. Aga means yes, you do like this. Aga. Okay. It's easy. Aga. Aga means offer water to face, wash it, or wash face or drinks. Pate means this, do like this. Pate is this water offering. This hand rub feet, make clean. And pupe, this means of flower, offering flower. This is it, okay? And dupe means just dupe. The same, deepen, of incense. Okay, aloke. This symbolizes button. Otherwise, what is light, lamp? Otherwise, offering lamp. This perfume, gende, offering perfume. Well, what is perfume? And food, offering food. New day. Oh, please accept offering food. Okay. Then new day. Of maybe you can make sound. Offering to ears. So this for drink, offered to face. This is offered for washing feet. This is offered to eye or head, flower. This incense is scent for nose. This lamp offered to eye. And this is what is perfume, perfume, so offered to body. This food offered to mouth. And this sound offered ear. But as I mentioned, you visualize all these things are, empty of inherent existence. But as conventional aspect of themselves, water, beautiful water, clean water, beautiful flower, sweet, scent, incense, and very bright light, butterlight, and very sweet, very beautiful scent, perfume, and delicious food. Not just like normal food. It's uncontaminated food. This all of the things from what is Buddhist mind. If you visualize, this it is also very good. you visualize this, all these things from bodhicitta mind and the result of bodhicitta. Then you offer it. From this offering, you get joyful, pleasant, happy, enjoy, and faith, believe. What is don't believe in Buddha Dhamma. And you accumulate a lot of merits. Okay? Actually, here's something we normally, in one side, we have 7 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 balls. Okay? 7 balls are, symbolize 7 branch practice. It's okay, doesn't matter. Okay, anyway, any question?
Harry, do you have a question?
John?
I do.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Geshe-la. I'm not sure if this question is appropriate or not. But if it's not, please let me know. If someone has permission to self-generate, but either out of laziness or lack of confidence that day, or just not able to do it, but just wanting to receive the blessings and receive the strength, is it okay just to visualize the deity on top of your head?
Yes,
Or is
yes.
it better?
Yes.
Or can one other thing, can a person self-generate and then still have the deity on one's head, on one's crown?
Yes, without the initiation, you can't practice self-generation. You can't self-generate it into deity. You must visualize
Right.
the top of your head. So, other question? What is?
If you do have the
I do have, yeah.
if you do have the initiation, but for some reason you're unable to do it.
Okay, this is a good idea.
Mentally,
Yes.
emotionally.
Yes, mental. This is good. Yeah. Actually, the self-generation practice is very, very, very difficult. Not easy. Normally, our normal body, this body, contaminated body, we can't, generate it through deity. That's why before we practice self-generation, we should meditate on emptiness. Everything just, empty of inherent existence. Emptiness. Empty. Then based on this base, then we can practice self-generation. Especially self-generation practice, we should practice based on practice emptiness. Otherwise, we can't, this normal body, this is contaminated body, we can't, transform to, deity. And we can't visualize my body is Buddha or my body is deity. Okay? So that's why I told you before, before, practice self-generation, we should practice about emptiness. It's very important.
So the more that you are able to generate emptiness, the better your generation will be.
Sorry?
The better you are at realizing emptiness, the better your generation, the better your self-generation will become.
Before self-generation.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry,
Any
may I ask, Can I try again? I'd like to re-ask the question. Geshe-la, if
Yes, sir.
someone has permission, and you dissolve everything into emptiness, so Om Soba Vashuddha Savadama Soba Vashuddha Hum, and then one would arise. But if someone is too lazy, has no time, or doesn't have the confidence that day, is it okay just to do front generation? Or is it better just to try to self-generate?
No, it's okay. Actually, if you are familiar to practice emptiness, it's very easy, not to take time. Just, 1 second you visualize every emptiness. And after 1 second, you visualize, self-generation. If you can't do like that, then okay, depends on yourself, Actually, self-generation, self-initiation prayers very long. But many, higher practitioners, they within 1 minute, they finish practice, all self-initiation prayers. That means, mentally, everything depends on your mind, motivation, After familiar, but at the beginning, not easy. Especially those who are beginner, not easy, of course. Okay, anyway.
Is that okay?
I don't want to take time. Not quite, no. I'll ask on Sunday when I'm in person.
Okay. Okay, this is a good idea.
I just had one question. So this structure that you just gave to us, this excellent teaching, does that apply to all the other deities? The same process, or is each one very different? Is this structure specific to
No, it's
Manjushri?
just basic,
It's basic for
Yeah.
all of them.
all.
So how did you happen to pick Orange Manjushri for this?
This is the
teaching?
same. This, once this is one Dhamma. Dhamma means, this food, and everything the same.
But of all the deities to pick for a teaching,
Almost that is the same. Of course, sometimes, in somewhere, we should make different offering.
but why did you pick him for this teaching? I'm just curious.
No, this is a basic one,
Huh? Oh, okay.
Is that it for the questions? Did you want to do the prayers now? Dedication prayers. Roots and merits these virtuous actions that quickly attain the state of a Guru Buddha. Lead all living beings without exception into that enlightened state. May the supreme jewel bodhicitta that's not arisen arise and grow. May that which has arisen not diminish, but increase more and more. Long life prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig, Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. Pray for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche, fearless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Travakas, Prayeka Buddhas, victorious Losang father and sons, along with their lineage masters, all the officers of refuge of infinite lands. Please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer, here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, You wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable Venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, to the undeceiving truth, are the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels, and the great waves of Bodhicitta, the children of the victorious ones, with a smile of reincarnation, swiftly beaming glory for fortunate disciples.
양지선 조를 뭐지 마제바나 지지 제와년 밤에 오늘 건데 배워쇼 지시난 간에 받은 로아 지시네 지바 지시 다는 지는 로에 동을 세워쇼 선제네 바지네 바니 되네 다 주진 레요네 말아 다 된조하네 봐쇼 jambe bawa jinda chemba da kunde sambo te ate sita te ta kunji tisida gyawan de tan tam jera te mu okay thank you